tip off a triple header of Jones Cup basketball. Japan against Korea and Chinese Taipei against Jordan. The two games to follow this one for Goh Cheng Huat, the head coach of this Malaysian team. The tournament has been a struggle. Winless in 3 games. Coming into today's clash against the Philippines, Rajko Toraman and his crew yesterday dropping a tough one to Jordan, going down 76-72. The Philippines now with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss, and they have their sights set on a top 4 finish here in a grueling Jones Cup. 8 countries involved in the men's edition of the Jones Cup, and they play 7 games in 7 straight days. Then the top 4 teams will go into semifinals, and they have 2 more games over the following 2 days. In all, if you're in the top 4, that's 9 games in 9 consecutive days. A very difficult tournament. Hello everyone, I'm Sean Farquhar. The referees in charge of this one, Wu Liang Min, Sung Ki Jun, and Xian Wen Wei, in charge of officiating this one. Starting lineups for Malaysia look like this: Wee Bon Sin, Guga Neswaran, Lo Shi Fai, John Ung, and Chi Li Wei. For the Philippines, Mark Barroca, Asi Taulava, Chris Chiu, Japeth Aguilar, and Marcio Lassiter. Notice Marcus Douthit, normally their starting center, begins this game on the bench. Rajko Toraman knows this Malaysian team very overmatched here in the Jones Cup, and he can afford to rest Marcus Douthit, who struggled yesterday. Now, Japeth Aguilar listed as the starting center. We'll see how much that actually transpires. Asi Taulava naturally at the center spot, but it is JP Aguilar against Chi Li Wei. Malaysia have been blown out in their first 3 games of the Jones Cup, going down handily. Chinese Taipei 104-54 yesterday. Wee passes and goes right into the hands of Aguilar, and his pass is behind Mark Barroca. So 2 turnovers to begin the game. Barroca yesterday for the Philippines, 13 points, all in the first half. A game that they would lose by 4. John Ung for Lee. Turnaround, pass, cut off by Taulava. The Philippines break out again. Marcio Lassiter. Aguilar brings it out of the lane. See Malaysia in a 1-2-2 zone. Daring Philippines to get it done from outside. Barroca started off hot yesterday, in and out on the 3-point attempt to begin this first quarter. Guga puts it on the floor. He's got Wee with him in the backcourt. Crossover dribble, 3-pointer. So the Philippines set it up again. Lassiter and Taulava couldn't squeeze it. So both teams with poor ball handling to begin this game. Chi picking up his dribble. Wee looking for a screen. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Wow, Malaysia can get nothing going in the lane against the Philippines. Barroca, heady pass to Aguilar, the trailer. So the Philippines on the board here with 8:02 to go. Chi holding. Air ball across the lane. And Malaysia will draw a foul. It's on Mark Barroca. Aguilar at the other end of the floor. Malaysia just brutal passing to begin this game. Chris Tew buries the three-pointer. Philippines up 5-zip. Philippines in this tournament shooting a high percentage. Malaysia just so off with their passing. Meanwhile, look how crisp the Philippines are. Gilas for the one-handed stuff. And Malaysia caught flat-footed on defense. Two buckets for Gilas. Aaron pass, Baroka behind the back, Taulava finger roll. Tried to get a little fancy. But Malaysia just can't execute a pass. Gilas, Malaysia cannot deal with his hops. Low sheet 5. Guga reversed, and that's blocked by Taulava. Philippines reading this Malaysian offense early. Malaysia inbound, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Long two, yes. John Ung opening the scoring for Malaysia. Now a different look defensively for Malaysia. A push in the back by Chi going into Taulava. Chi Liwei, arguably Malaysia's best player. Taulava with the bullet pass from Lassiter, double pump. Pinoy fans in the stands here at Sichuan Stadium. Delighted. Philippines runs it out to a 9-2 lead. Guga for Hui. Chi Liwei, 4 seconds. Three from the left side is converted. John Ung with both Malaysian baskets. So compared to their 3 previous games, a somewhat better start from Malaysia. Gilas couldn't convert the alley-oop. Back outside, Lassiter for 3. Gilas lost it. Philippines with lots of turnovers here, and Malaysia short with the 3. Baroka skips it. Tew, gonna drive, Baroka, foot on the line. Ung, good pass. Last touched by John Ung for Malaysia. Timeout on the floor early here in this one. The Philippines lead Malaysia 9-5. You're watching the Jones Cup on ESPN. Malaysia, meanwhile, in search of their first victory here in the 33rd William Jones Cup as we welcome you back to new Taipei City. Plenty of Filipino fans in the stands here. This is the first of 3 games coming to you live on ESPN. Japeth Aguilar in the center spot for Marcus Douthat. Getting a rest in a game that they should not need him in. Baroka over for Aguilar. Here's Lassiter. Flips it back. The Filipino point guard. Lassiter with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Floater in the lane. Malaysia started this first quarter with some ugly passing. Seem to have settled down now. Guga, they bring the double team and get the steal. Gilas, and he is fouled by Su Heng. Don Ontiveros onto the floor. And Baroka sits down. As I mentioned, this is a very difficult tournament for both these teams. It's their 4th game in as many days. Ontiveros, now Taulava. Into the hands of Chi. Both Guga and Chi pass up on 3-pointers. Good pass down low. They swing it left side. A brick from Hui. John Ung sees that come back off the front of the iron. Lassiter in traffic. Too high. And Lassiter called for the offensive foul with 3:02 to go in the first. Rajko Torman livid with the officiating yesterday in that loss to Jordan. Chi. Hook shot. A little deliberate in his step to the basket. Taulava going with him with ease. Mac Barakiel comes into the game for the Philippines. Kwon Yoon Jing checking in for Malaysia. Kwon on the floor with Su, Hui, Chi, and Guga Neswaran. Baseline. Swing it out. 2 for the triple. We say 2, that's Don Hontiveros hitting the 3. Foul on the baseline on Taulava, who looks winded. Go Cheng Huat, in charge of this Malaysian team, also coaches the KL Dragons in the ASEAN Basketball League. Asi Taulava with his 2nd foul. Chi got his defender off his feet and goes off the glass. Two into the corner for Lassiter. Barakiel can't hit on the deuce. Guga, and that pass getting behind Su Heng. And a look at Jason Ballesteros, who has not had a lot of playing time thus far in the Jones Cup. Three from the side, no good. Pull-up jumper, and that is knocked down by John Ung. So here's a key minute 10 for Malaysia. Can they close out this quarter and get a stop? Hontiveros, loose ball, and that is pulled down by Hui. Malaysia in the open floor. Guga for the 3, hits it. Malaysia back into a 1-2-2 on defense. Ontiveros, this is Lassiter. And a whistle on the interior. And Ontiveros and Sue getting tangled up. Look here at the three from Guga. Squares up, got his feet under him. Philippines going cold over the last couple of minutes. Mark Baroka comes back in for the last 35.6 seconds. Malaysia played 2 for 1 here with a quick shot. They elect not to. Chi. Here is Sue. It's a much bigger Lassiter. Chi from the free throw line hits it, and the Malaysians improbably within 1 here. Philippines look to hit the runner and do. That's Mark Baroka. But Malaysia keeping it very respectable over the first 10 minutes. A team that had been utterly blown out in their first 3 games. Off to a promising start here against a Philippine team who has their sights set on a top 4 finish. The second quarter when we return, Philippines leading Malaysia 16-13 after 1.